I fell in love with a gargoyle. Let's talk about The Knight and the Moth. This is a spoiler-free book review. I have some cards, like I'm in high school again, but I'm a corporate girly, so I love a little presentation. I just want to preface this by saying this was the best book I've read in 2025. I absolutely love Rachel Gillig, and if you didn't read One Dark Window or Two Twisted Crowns, or if you read it and you didn't like it, I would still say that you should give The Knight and the Moth a chance. So, the plot. We follow Sybil Delling. She is a diviner. She spent 9 years in Islington Cathedral. She does visions for people so people can come to the cathedral and get prediction. There's 5 other diviners with Sybil, so they're at the 9-year mark. They've only got 1 more year to go, and then they can go out into the real world. So one day the king comes and he visits the cathedral, gets his prediction, and that night Sybil decides that she wants to go out to the town, have a little drink. She says to the knights that have accompanied the king, hey, take us to the town, we want to get sloshed, just like have a little fun, bring us back before dawn. They do that, they have a lot of fun, they all come back. The next morning, one of the diviners is missing. Slowly they start to vanish one by one, and then it's just Sybil left. She decides that she's gonna leave the cathedral and she's gonna go find the knight and the king, and they're going to just join forces and figure out where her divine is going, and also help the king with his own quest, and she thinks that she can do the two at the same time. That's as much as I want to give you in terms of the plot. I feel like already that's a really interesting premise. The tropes of the book. We have enemies to lovers. We have a gothic fantasy. I absolutely love gothic fantasy. I'm new to it. Thanks to Rachel Gillig, I love it. We have a slow burn romance, and we have found family. We love a found family over here. What I loved, firstly, I think I need to start with Rachel Gillig. I love Rachel Gillig. Sorry, that was really intense. Her writing style just like brought me in. It's so unique. It's just nothing I'd ever read before. I also feel like she's a very refreshing, like breath of fresh air really to fantasy books. The Knight and the Moth, I thought it was a unique story, unique premise. I haven't really read that many diviner books. The other one that I've read is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Carissa Broadbent. So underrated. Back to The Knight and the Moth. I went into this book thinking that I was gonna like fall in love with the male main character. I fell in love with a gargoyle. This gargoyle just stole my heart. I laughed and cried, but mainly laughed the whole way through the book. I also love a found family trope. I love it in every single fantasy book. I liked that Sybil had the chance to experience that and explore the world beyond the cathedral walls. She actually got to experience grief and love, and then also a sense of belonging. She had a sense of belonging with the diviners, but by the time she realized how connected they all were, they all started vanishing, and so I think it kind of got just stripped away from her. It was nice to bring that elements back. I really also liked the comedic elements of this book. It's mainly due to like the impact of the gargoyle. I've come away from this book really just thinking I will read whatever Rachel Gillig puts out. Okay, what I didn't like about the book. Honestly, nothing. I don't even know why I had a card for this. I would say that my only thing is that I thought it was a standalone fantasy. Rated this a 6-star book, and I want you to all know that it's 6 stars because it, again, is the best fantasy book that I've read this year. That's why I want you to know that I'm putting it at 6 stars, because I've given a lot of other books 5 stars because they are genuinely great books, but this is just like one extra tier above that. Rachel Gillig, she's marvelous. If you're looking for something different in your fantasy books, this is it.